Clearly there are risks for journalists and others. Index on Censorship shared with me their own thoughts on this, and if I just read a sentence, they express the concern about the potential restrictive and frightening effect on researchers, students, academics and journalists, amongst others, who are researching case studies, making arguments and carrying out interviews. Without more, there is a risk that the mesh of the net that the government is creating with Clause 3 is far too fine and will catch far too many people. Of course, the government's answer would be that subsection 3, which is unamended, still remains, and there is a reasonable excuse defence. And that, of course, is right. The question, however, is whether we need to rely on prosecutorial discretion not to prosecute in what many would argue are the obvious non-prosecution cases, or whether there's a risk of significant numbers of people who are taken to the trouble and even the expense of going to court in order to demonstrate or to raise the question of reasonable excuse.